What's up everybody? Welcome to Karpo Gaming and another Division 2 Warlords of New York video. The new DLC is out, and right about now you're probably looking at that recalibration bench and that new recalibration library and wondering exactly what is it all about. So in this video I'm going to be going over everything that you're going to need to know, how you can get the most out of the new recalibration library and the recalibration station. Now the station and the library is broken down into two groups. We have weapons and we have gear. Now for the purposes of this video I'm going to be selecting my rifle. Now on the recalibration station, if you ever see this statement on your guns, you don't have the elements to transfer to this item. Well, that means you're going to need something to transfer. Now, what exactly are these elements? Well, these elements that you can transfer are core attributes, and talents. Now, all of these can come on each individual weapon and or gear. So, once again, we have the recalibration station, and it's broken down into two groups. We have weapons and we have gear. Now, when we head over to the recalibration library side, the library is basically where we're going to store knowledge of all of these weapons and all of this gear, broken down into two categories. The weapons, we have rifles, assault, marksman, shotguns, SMGs, LMGs, and pistols. The gear, we have masks, body armor, backpacks, we have knee pads, holsters, and we have gloves. All of these different core attributes and talents can be basically stripped away from any weapon that you want. It'll be broken down and it will be stored into that library. So we have the core attributes and we have the attributes that can be taken from the different weapons or the different gear pieces and stored into this library. That's the recalibration library. Now when you're looking at your core attributes, and your talents, they have a lot of numbers up here, so let's go over that. Now, the top number that you see can be improved. Those are the weapons that you have actually in your inventory. The next category that you see at maximum value, those are basically your god rolls. And in library is what you have in your library. We just discussed that. All the core attributes, and talents that you strip from your weapon will be stored into your library. So that's what all of these different numbers mean when you're looking at this recalibration library screen. So we're going to head back to our example of our rifle, but before we do that, depending on what console you're playing on, you will see that it says switch levels. Switch levels mean that you're going to be switching in between level 31 to 40, which is New York, and level 0 through 30, which is Washington. Depending on your weapons, this is what these core attributes, and talents is going to be stored under. So just choose your level and basically you're ready to go. Now back to our rifle. We are looking at the classic M1A. Now if we look at this and we see that top right hand corner under core attributes, if you ever get confused, everything that you're going to be doing will be highlighted and bracketed. Okay, and so let's have a look at that again. We are going to go to our classic M1A, and under core attributes you can see we have critical hit damage highlighted. Same thing with our urban MDR, always those yellow highlighted brackets. Now if you go to hit square, it will extract that item and it will break down that weapon and or that gear. It will be gone forever, so just know that. But here's the good thing about it. Each one of these talents and or attributes or core attributes will be stored in your library and you can use them forever. You never have to worry about getting them again. You just have to get a better version of them. Once again, maximum value, that's pretty much maximum value. That will be pretty much a god roll. So there you have it. That is what we're going to be doing at this bench. So for the purposes of this video, let's head down under rifle attributes and let's look at what's available. As you can see, it only says one is available. Reason why it's saying that is because I only have one weapon that I have on me. It's not going to take anything that is stored in your storage. and it won't take anything that is favorited. So it won't show up if it's favorited. Make sure you don't have anything favorited and you pretty much are good to go. Now if I had a whole bunch of different rifles, all of these different attributes, core attributes, and or talents would show up. But I only have one, and I wanted to show that for the purposes of this video. So now let's head over to our talents. As we can see, we have all of the different talents that is available in the game for each one of these weapons, depending on which one you pick. Rifles, you're going to have rifles. Assault rifles, you're going to have all your assault rifle talents, so forth and so on. When you see extraction available, those are the talents that is available for the weapons that you have in your inventory. That is on you, not the ones in your stash. So just keep that in mind. So before you go breaking down or selling any of your weapons, you probably want to go over here and store some of these values so you can create some of those awesome OP builds. This is exactly how you're going to do it, by storing your talents, your core attributes, and your attributes. Now let's look at this F2000. What we're going to do is we're going to break it down this core attributes for the purposes of this video. And yeah, close and personal. That is one of the better talents. Now that I have it, it's here forever. Let's head back over to the recalibration station. Now we're going to grab my CTAR and we're going to go back over here to talents. And just like before, now we can easily swap in and replace that talent that we don't want with the one that I just took that is stored in my library forever. Now I can apply it to any weapon that I have, and I'm going to apply it to the CTAR 21. But Recalibration Station isn't free. It will cost you some materials and it will cost you some credits. So make sure you have everything available. Go ahead, transfer that, and recalibration is done. Just like that. This is how you're going to be recalibrating your weapons as well as your gear, and this is how you're going to be storing all of this awesome talents, core attributes, and attributes into your recalibration library so you can use it forever on any of those awesome builds that you have. So yeah, that's pretty much going in for the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, and hey, if you really want to help out the channel in the video, you can do so by liking the video if you indeed like the video, and leaving a comment down below. Don't forget I upload daily videos, so turn on that bell notification, leave a comment down below, and stay up to date for more Division 2 videos. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.